and time again, we're going to hear talk about more healthcare issues and how it's affecting the nation and things that we possibly do about it. One of the things we talked about is the amount of care. And for instance, I'll give you an example in the Mayo Clinic area of Minnesota. They have some of the most technologically savvy machines and doctors and specialists in the world, and yet their Medicare spending is in the bottom 15 percentile in the nation. Although states like Florida that spend a lot of money on their Medicare recipients don't necessarily have the best results. And part of the reason for that is when you're given more tests, more medications, more surgeries, everything's got complications, and you got hundreds of thousands of people that die of complications of surgeries each year. So, not that we have to ration care, but we certainly don't want to be spending as much on care as we do currently, because a lot of that is to keep away from lawsuits, it's to cover doctors and practitioners from being sued, and they do everything that's possible, even though that may not be the best thing for the patient. You can see that there's many patients out there that might be, say, 85 years old in a nursing home, and they fall and break their hip, and before you know it, we get $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 worth of tests and a repaired hip on an 85-year-old with a limited life expectancy, maybe terminal cancer and dementia. Certainly never going home again, never going to get out of that little square of a nursing home that they live in. And so these are the things that we have to think about when we talk about the healthcare situation. Not everybody needs all the healthcare that they currently get, because some of that care, one part of the care can balance off against the other part of the care, and sometimes there's always plenty of side effects that go along with medications and operations and things of that sort. So we're best off spending our dollars wisely, as you would in any other business, instead of just relying on the most, because we don't want to have the most of anything. Sure, it's great to have a beer, but if you have 20 beers, you've got a problem, right? Same thing goes with everything else. So let's see if we can't rein in costs by giving people what they need, but not necessarily all that they want or think that they should have. Let's let the doctors make the decisions. Part of what could go into that, it would be reform of the tort laws, legal laws, so that people can't sue over every little thing and get multi-million-dollar judgments, sometimes for not much of anything. There's many more things that need to be reformed other than healthcare. Part of that will be the legal system, and we certainly are in a rationing system as we speak, because most insurance companies don't want to cover people that have had pre-existing illnesses. It's a no-brainer that if your premium goes up 100% each year, that you're not going to keep your insurance for too long. So there is rationing going on. Let's attack some of the problems that are out there. Let's do the care that's needed, but not everything that's wanted or requested. And let's reform the legal system so that we don't have so many doctors and medical practitioners scurrying for the outrageous malpractice